please be seated? Distinguished guests and graduates, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional welcome to country.
Thank you. Warami everyone. Hello and Nalawa. Welcome to the lands of the Wallamedigal. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country and its people, and to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and the invitation to welcome you here this afternoon. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bulungari, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and ultimately secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them and it became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and harvested food from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unknown, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here for the past 20,000 years. This is not a dream or an ideal. This was normal life for us for the longest time and not so very long ago. And there's no reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a heck of a lot more of us now. However, we're a clever people and there's still much magic in the world, I believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is what we make it, and we are normally very good looking after each other and very good looking after the country. I would ask that you share your gifts with the rest of us, though, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this, and I'm confident that we can put together a country we can be proud of again and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Yano.
I'm pleased to introduce Chancellor of Macquarie University, Dr. Martin Parkinson, AC.
Thank you, Chris, for your welcome to country. It's always good to have you here, and we thank you again for participating. The welcome to country that Chris has just genuinely and generously shared with us is a reminder of the long history of the land on which we meet, of its custodians, the Darug people, and of the charge they have given us to use this land well for teaching, learning and discovery. So let me start by welcoming each and every one of you here to the Macquarie University campus. Most importantly though, I want to offer a warm welcome and hearty congratulations to our graduates meeting today on this magnificent occasion of celebration. There are a lot of you. You are actually allowed to sort of smile. It's your happy day. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires determination, perseverance, hard work and dedication to purpose. Each and every one of you should be incredibly proud of your accomplishments, because I can assure you that the university is proud of you. Many of you are here, many of you are fortunate to be here in the company of family or friends. For others of you though, travel restrictions and distance may mean that this may not have been possible. But for all of you, even in the most challenging moments of your study, these people, your family, your friends, your community, will have made your journey easier. So to all of the family and friends of our graduates, welcome. To you, our graduating students, the support you've received is a reminder that while our individual efforts are very important, much of what we will achieve in our lives will happen because we support one another, because we work together, because we live together as a community, as Chris just described. It's important to maintain that sense of mutual support, especially in times of great turbulence. Whether it's the increasingly divergent political landscapes that we see around the world, reflected in the rise of populism, authoritarianism, and a return to nation-state conflict, whether it's working to respond to the global health emergency or the challenge of climate change, or whether it's how we re-engage with one another after the experiences of the last few years. The world which we've become used to over the last 75 years is now severely disrupted. Every generation thinks that their time is particularly complex, but there's no doubt in my mind that today we confront a remarkably complex set of circumstances. How we as individuals, communities and countries navigate these challenges will be central to our shared prospects for peace and prosperity wherever we live. I hope that the university education has, in addition to your own direct experience, strengthened your sense of the importance of working together for the betterment of our communities, our nation and the world. As you go out into the world as graduates of Macquarie University, inevitably your lives are going to get busy. The minutiae of life will begin to fill the spaces which you have used here for academic research and learning. Your jobs, your relationships, your families, everything is going to fill the space that you have used up until now, much of it to devote to your own academic advancement. But I'd really like to urge you to keep an eye on a few issues. Ask yourself, how can we each play our part in navigating through times of great turbulence? What are our responsibilities as graduates and scholars to create a better world? How can we engage in dialogue as members of the Australian community, or as members of communities of other countries, or indeed of members of the global community? Respectful engagement and constructive dialogue are central to solving the big problems that we face. I'd urge you all to draw on the skills and experiences you've gained here at Macquarie and through your entire education to participate fully in those discussions. We must all be willing to share our skills and knowledge and to bring our expertise to the table. We must all be prepared to continue to intellectually grow, to be good listeners, to learn from others, and to respect a diversity of views. We have to accept that some difference of opinion is inevitable, but we can acknowledge that and still commit ourselves to working with others for the overall good. To do that, though, one needs strength. As the great African-American writer and Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison told another university gathering in 1996, and I quote, "Service to the individual, to the government, to the world requires unwavering commitment to intellectual freedom, to virtues already being debased by apathy or mindless rage, virtues of integrity, honour, faith, selflessness and courage. These are wonderful words, and as you go out into the world, I'd urge you to remember them. Thank you. Now, graduates, family and friends, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Mr. Pete Chapman. Pete Chapman is a technology leader at Ernst & Young, helping organisations across Asia Pacific to modernise their business systems. And he joined the Industry Advisory Board for the School of Computing here in 2015. Pete started programming as a freelancer while still at school, and by 18 was working on software for the Royal Australian Navy. He moved to the UK for further study and joined Accenture to start a consulting career that has taken him all over the world. He holds a Bachelor of Business degree from UTS and a Master of Science degree from Edinburgh University. Pete is married with 4 children, a dog, a snake, and until recently a very heavily pregnant cat. Please welcome Mr. Pete Chapman to deliver the occasional address.
Chancellor, members of faculty staff, distinguished guests, graduates, and family and friends here today. This is an extraordinary ceremony by several measures. Some of you were probably wondering if today would ever come. But you've persevered through every obstacle to reach this graduation celebration, and we are all so proud of what you've achieved. Not only have you demonstrated knowledge in your chosen discipline, but you've done so in the face of huge disruptions imposed on you and on the university and on everyday life. You did not let yourselves be defined by the things that happened to you, but instead you are forging a powerful future by living out the courage of your convictions and fulfilling your commitment to learning and to education, and by doing so, improving future generations as well. The degrees awarded here today are even more special because of the challenges you've overcome. Not only are they a testament to your personal endurance and commitment, but also to the many people who surround you and have supported you in reaching this incredible milestone. We acknowledge the wonderful role played by members of faculty and staff who overcame every single obstacle to help you reach this graduation. On behalf of every graduate, I thank you. And also we thank the parents here today. We know that without you, none of this would have been possible, and that your hearts swell with pride as you celebrate with your sons and your daughters. I first visited Macquarie in 1987 in my mum's car with the red P plates on. I was studying for the HSC in Macquarie University. I've been glad to return here again 7 years ago as a member of the Industry Advisory Board for the School of Computing, and to see firsthand the work that goes on behind the scenes to ensure that you receive a world-class education and to make sure that it stays that way. Macquarie University is consistently ranked amongst the top 1% of universities globally. You are entering an amazing career. After completing my computing major, I travelled to London and eventually joined the graduate program at Anderson Consulting. The skills and the habits that I picked up have taken me all over the world and allowed me to work with incredible people on projects that impact millions of lives. Today, I'm a technology leader at EY, Ernst & Young, and I'm helping modernise business systems all across Asia Pacific. So I know firsthand how important your skills and contribution will be at this moment in history. What is right now such a great time for you? Now, why is that? Why is it such a great time? Look around at the incredible diversity here at the university. That diversity extends to the teams where I've worked Our industry attracts people from all over the world, and you are joining an extremely limited pool of talented people. Often on projects, I'm the only one with an Australian passport. But the travel restrictions imposed in 2020 forced many of my expat colleagues into the difficult position, which I'm sure many people here have also faced. Do they continue to work in Australia and not return home to see family and friends? With ageing parents facing great uncertainty alone, many of those colleagues have packed their bags and left. We lost essential talent from overseas, and our local skills base is diminished from 3 decades of sending work offshore to low-cost hubs. What do you think is the number one risk keeping Australian project managers awake at night? Finding and keeping skilled talent for their teams. You are entering a job market at a moment of peak demand. There has never been a greater need for your knowledge and your services. As you celebrate your success, I encourage you, move boldly into this next stage of life. Shake off any lingering uncertainty from your shoes and follow the harder path when it aligns best with your passions and your goals. In closing, your qualifications are recognised and valued by preferred employers around the world. Work for people who inspire you. Travel to the countries you dream about. Choose to work in industries that excite you. And in doing so, you will become an inspiration for others. Never stop learning. Never stop loving. Never give up. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose as you survey the opportunities ahead. Be bold, be kind, be true, and then as you look back, be proud. It has been my honour to address you today. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Pete. I think the sentiments that you've just expressed are ones that many of us would wholeheartedly endorse. Never lose your curiosity, follow your passion, just go out and explore, and you'll find that the world is an amazing place. So thank you, Pete, for taking time to be with us today. Very much appreciated. Now, as Chancellor of Macquarie University, I particularly look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's. Now, let me just stop. When I say that, it sounds like I've been doing it for years. This is, in fact, only the second time I've done it. So if I get it wrong, please don't hold it against me. But anyway, seriously, it's a fantastic presentation to be part of, and it makes me really proud to be associated with the university, to see so many of you and to know what you've done, what you've achieved, and to look at you and think about what it is that you can go on and achieve in the rest of life. So we're now going to confer degrees on those who have applied with the university's requirements for such awards. And so now I call on our Acting Registrar, Ms Melinda Chadwick, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Science and Engineering and the Macquarie Business School. I now call on Professor David Cootes, Interim Executive Dean of the Faculty of Science and Engineering, to present the graduates. Professor Cootes.
Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. We are a dynamic faculty driven by the spirit of discovery, striving to nurture the next generation of science and technology innovators. We believe in education as an equaliser that enables our students to reach their full potential. We aim to be the best for the world. We work with our partners to discover, innovate, and build a better future, with environmental and social sustainability at the core. We have a wonderful mix of science and engineering together in a single faculty, which means we can conduct research from fundamental science through to developing new technologies for the 21st century. I'll give you a few examples of the exciting work underway in the faculty. In our School of Natural Sciences, our researchers have developed a science-based system for managing rivers, which is now used all around the world. And researchers in our Centre of Excellence in Synthetic Biology are engineering microbes to turn agricultural waste into sustainable products, building a new bio-based economy. Astronomers in our School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences are answering big questions such as how the atoms that make up us all were forged in the explosions of ancient stars. They do this using instruments built here at AAO Macquarie. The AAO is a dedicated team of scientists and engineers who make specialised equipment to work with the world's largest telescopes to enable astronomers around the world to explore the cosmos. In our School of Computing, our researchers make fundamental advances in security, cryptography, so that we can trust the information technologies that all our lives now depend upon so much. In our School of Engineering, we're helping to build the next generation of communication technologies, such as 5G and 6G mobile networks of the future. In our Department of Applied Biosciences, we work closely with our industry and government partners to develop solutions to solve challenging problems such as how to prevent the Queensland fruit fly from devastating fruit crops. Chancellor, I'm proud to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering whom you have admitted to degrees and awarded diplomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Benjamin Redding. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechatronic Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Seamus Lenehan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours First Class in Software Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Hannes Venter. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Noah Boss. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours First Class with the degree of Bachelor of Science, Saad Qureshi. Kyle Young. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electrical Engineering. Matthew Brescia. Karan Kumar. Sanil Salunka. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours First Class in Electronic Engineering. Joel Pollitt. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electronics Engineering. Milunj Sanjay Patel. Tian Tifam. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering. John Chin. Daniel Giesekamp. Hayden McLaughlin. Jinkai Eung. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours First Class in Mechatronic Engineering. Adam Eldershaw. Neil Murphy awarded the University Med Award for Academic Excellence. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechatronic Engineering. Jack Dickford. Joseph Dunnigan. Jaden Go. Matthew Webb. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering. Adam Goris. Alexander Gerbich. Matthew Jones. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, First Class in Telecommunications Engineering. Vedant Chaturvedi. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Telecommunications Engineering. Royston de Leon. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours. Albert Garlang. Irana Hosnain. James Roberts. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with the degree of Bachelor of Science. Trent Lazos. Cameron Mills. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Advanced Science. Jared Haslock. Harry Hetherington Welch. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Digital Business. Emma Davis. Rama Mercy. Sophie Sherman. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology. Mohammed Param Ridane Alam. Matthew Aliwaga. Niloy Bao. D.F. Corinne Barganay. Nathan Cabrito. Abdul Mukaj Chaudhry. Liam Crampton. Brittany Talamangas. Matthew DeMasi. Warren De Silva. Simon Drake. Baharat Dagal. ASM Marufadin. James Fern. Harrison George. Nadine Gantus. Zebedee Granada. Daniel Haran. Adiba Hassan. Bradley Hilton. Chuan Nop Quinn. Moses Ismail. Rayhan Jayasuriya. Jennifer Johnston. John Kim. Joshua Lambert. Shoshuan Liu. Corey MacDonald. Swanim Madan. Kushi Mehta. Maitri Mehta. Jack Moore. Joel Morrissey, awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Kimberly Muller. Adriana Naufel. Siobhan O'Malley. Christina Pawlewski. Khan Lin Pham. Konrad Piotrowski. Angus Raisin. Riley Robert Ross. Yi Shun. Christopher Stedman, awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Carrie Soon. Cindy Swinfield. Alexander Taylor awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Peter Taylor. Jonathan Teo. Shrey Samir Takkar. Matthew Teisaisa. Antonia Tuma. Anthony Troon. Job Chunga. Kerry Wu. Daniel Zahid. Alan Jung. Chunlin Ju. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology Game Design and Development. Yiqiao Zhang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Surjit Kumar Baying. Giacomo Viviano. Eric Verma. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering in Electronics Engineering. Tejas Awasanmo. Danielle Barvi. Tarun Teja Baira. Nehal Dua. Harsh Rameshbhai Latia. Wilasini Mali. Pranav Mahindra Nene. Ankit Raisada. Sibin Thomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering in Networking and Telecommunications Engineering. Ashke Kumar Gurung. Aishwarya Kashiyav Hamane. Sambhav Jain. Jiga Jetwani. Maliha Mumtaz. Mihak Sablok. Sri Charan Satna. Harini Chintakumar Vatasi. Carlo Bien Salvador. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Information Technology. Sandeep Adhikari. Tony Akuwuhugu. Kartik Hari Yappaarasa Nagata. Parneet Arora. Mircea Vismanos, Austria, awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Diwas Bhattarai. Deva Harshita Bumireddy Reddy. Ronil John Langreo Jermia. Prithvi Kai Balaji. Anju Matthew. Yashushvi Naha. Saurabh Sanjay Rai. Harshita Reddy Rajanala. Avista Rijal. Mahua Samantha. Arik Arnaf Shan. Suraj Shrestha. Shrishti Srivastava. Rajnateja Taduri. Adiba Zarin. Chancellor, a high degree by research is awarded to graduates who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation for a doctoral degree. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Research. Yvonne Barchier, for a thesis entitled AI and ML-enabled BPM, a novel framework. Costa Hanania for a thesis entitled Mechanical and Electrical Properties of CNTCU Composites Fabricated by Spark Plasma Sintering. Urvashi Khanna for a thesis entitled Graduate Unfreezing Transformer-Based Language Models for Biomedical Question Answering. Zachary Longe for a thesis entitled The Estimation of Error Performance of the Iterative Compressive Sensing Direction of Arrival ICSDOA algorithm for signals received over multipath channel. Yakov Mihailovich for a thesis entitled W-band circuits for next-generation point-to-point wireless communications. Stephen Nielsen for a thesis entitled 3D Hydrodynamic Simulations of Large Planet Engulfments by a Red Giant Star. Salmal Banu Nazir Khan for a thesis entitled Ethical Responses to Organisational ICT Codes of Conduct. Luke Tranfar for a thesis entitled Astrocryptography, Searching for Randomness in Pulsar Emission. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Masamet Fauzia Akhter for a thesis entitled Design and Development of Smart Sensing Systems for a Smart City, Water, Air and Pedestrian. B.M. Ruhul Amin for a thesis entitled Cyber Attack Detection and Mitigation in Smart Power Systems. Dr. Stefania Basanti for a thesis entitled Disentangling the Stellar Population Properties of Bulges and Disks in Cluster Galaxies. Dr. Jason Hodges for a thesis entitled Characterization and Modeling of Advanced Semiconductor Devices. Dr. Usama Ershad for a thesis entitled Stochastic Modelling and Energy Management Method to Support Electrical Network Using Parking Lots Incorporating EV Charging Infrastructure. Dr. Stephen McAndrew for a thesis entitled Structure of Resistive Magnetohydrodynamic Shocks. Dr. Hanye Mohammed Prolezadia Ma'avizani for a thesis entitled Optimization of Nasal Drug Delivery from Aerosols to Real-Time Drug Testing on a Chip. Dr. Sohaib Rafiq for a thesis entitled Energy Management Systems for Prosumers Integrated with Electric Vehicles and Distributed Energy Resources. Dr. Vivek Sharma for a thesis entitled Fault-Tolerant Systems with High Reliability and Enhanced Power Quality for Green Energy Applications. Dr. Adam Sharp for a thesis entitled Hybrid Mode-Locked Cerium LiCAF Lasers. Dr. Nazim Uddin Sheikh for a thesis entitled Quantifying Privacy Threats in Aggregated Energy Data Analytics. Dr. Khushbu Singh for a thesis entitled Optimization of Polarizers and Metasurfaces Using Evolutionary Algorithms. Dr. Jabra Tarazi for a thesis entitled Nonlinear Modelling of Gallium Arsenide and Gallium Nitride High Electron Mobility Transistors. Dr. Michelle Frances Whitford for a thesis entitled Composition, Context, Construction and Chronology, Scientific Approaches to Characterizing Ancient Egyptian Faience. Dr. Sharpa Yakchi for a thesis entitled Learning Complex Users' Preferences for Recommender Systems. Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering.
I now call on Professor Eric Knight, Executive Dean of the Macquarie Business School, to present the graduates.
Chancellor, the graduates of this ceremony are also from Macquarie Business School. Macquarie Business School represents the modern version of the long and storied history at this university of teaching the next generation of leaders in the fields of economics, finance, actuarial sciences, business analytics, marketing, management and accounting. Our school prides itself on a simple and singular focus: you to the power of us. The great economist and philosopher Amartya Sen, winner of the 1998 Nobel Prize in Economics, once said that true liberty is to have the freedom to live the life one has reason to have the life that one has reason to value. So that it follows that our true purpose at Macquarie Business School is to empower you, our students, to lead the lives that you have reason to value. We give you both feet and wings. Feet in the foundational training of mathematics and philosophy, recast in the modern disciplines of management, economics, marketing and beyond. And wings so that you find inspiration in the grand problems of our time and have the ability to soar high. Profound change is upon us today. The scale and combination of demographic, economic, political, technological, environmental and societal change poses tremendous risk to people and planet alike. Our society faces escalating geopolitical tension at the same time that we wrestle with climate change, energy transition, income inequality, and the fragmentation of news channels. I have every confidence that each of you who sits before us today will rise and join the highest echelons of leadership in Australia and within our region. Sitting amongst us are tomorrow's CEOs, members of Parliament, entrepreneurs, public administrators, not-for-profit leaders, and perhaps even future academics. So as you leave this place, I want you to remember the most important question as a Macquarie University graduate. Macquarie University is a public university committed to the public good. Therefore, when difficult, ethical societal challenges come your way, the question you must ask yourself is this: how will I serve? Chancellor, I'm proud to present to you the graduates of Macquarie Business School, whom you have admitted to degrees. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Finance and the Bachelor of Economics. Ashika Garjai. Niranjan Nanandran. Callum Hughes. Christophorus Marlim. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Chumin Tsai. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and the Bachelor of Information Technology, Kirti Maladi. Shatakarun Manthinai. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Economics with the degree of the Bachelor of Business Analytics. And I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, King Kwok Chow. Alicia Shi. Nathan Wong. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Jesse Buari. Robert Bullen. Lauren D'Souza. William Dempsey. Sabrina Duong. Hamna Gilani. Jordan Leventis. Nathaniel Ma. Cristiano Pugliese. Lachlan Sims. Philip Stringer. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Economics. Jie Yingfang. Alexander Gorgievsky. Arjan Manyan. Isabel Nuttall. Xin Yuan Kwok. Bao Trin. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Masters of Applied Economics. Ardan awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Ethan Chigana. Amala Jayan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Masters of Commerce. Renzi Regimon. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality, shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Dr. Adnan Bilgrani, for a thesis entitled Evaluating the Effect of Australian Policies on Health and Healthcare Outcomes Using Panel Data. Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of graduates from Macquarie Business School.
Chancellor. I call on Mr Adan, who graduated with a Master of Applied Economics, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Mr Adan.
I'm very nervous because I didn't know that it will be this big, huge audience. So let me start. Chancellor, members of Macquarie University, fellow graduates and guests, I am honored to speak on a special day, a milestone for us graduates. I am Adan the Adan, representing the 7,100 islands of the Philippines. I'm kidding. But I work for the Philippine Central Bank, called Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, under the financial supervision sector. So to start, I will just say a little bit of my experience going here, because it was not easy. My visa, because I'm based in Manila, my visa was granted around 3:30 in the afternoon, and my flight would be at 11:30 at night that same day. So it was a grueling process because I didn't know that I was gonna make it today. But thankfully I'm here, and then maybe this is really for for me, but at first when I agreed to do this, I thought it will be like us applied economics students. So I really don't know why did I agree to it, but I'm glad I did. Okay, life keeps going whether you approve of the progression or not. And eventually, something catastrophic happens, like the pandemic, and everything changes. The roadmap you visualize, all the plans just went out of the window. And so, the prudent thing to do is to adapt. Resilience, or the capacity to formulate and implement solutions to recover quickly from adversities, is what I witnessed from our university and as well as from our classmates. For me, and I'm sure for the majority, switching from face-to-face classes to online learning was the biggest challenge during the start of the pandemic. Fortunately, we were provided by the university with tools, facilities, assistance for us to succeed, which led us here in this momentous occasion. I would like to acknowledge our professors for formulating alternative delivery methods for us to be continuously engaged. I would like to thank my institution, the Bangko Sentral, for having such program that supports continuous education. My deepest appreciation goes to my bosses and colleagues for their encouragement towards my scholastic journey. And of course, I wouldn't be here without my family and friends, my parents who taught me the core values of self-discipline and hard work, which I utilized during those times that I was losing motivation to go on. The love of my brother and sister that inspired me to achieve my goals, and to my closest gal pals, I call them the mothers, and to the Amber Boys, for being my Aussie family. This achievement will not be possible without you. As all other graduation speeches delivered before this, I am supposed to leave you with an inspiring message. Always remember to be grateful for every opportunity that crosses your path. Look at every encounter with a silver lining, because negativity extinguishes the flame that drives our motivation. And always find the courage in your heart to continue despite the difficult circumstances. Completing a degree under normal scenario is hard enough. That's why I consider this victory sweeter than any other achievements, because despite all the obstacles, we succeeded. Congratulations to all my fellow graduates, and I wish you success in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. That was fantastic. No need to be nervous. What's this, a mere couple of 500 or 600 people of your closest friends? Superbly done. Well done. Please join me in thanking our Dan. Distinguished guests, please join me in expressing our appreciation to Ms Angela Brewer for that superb performance. Angela is the CEO and Artistic Director of Coast Opera Australia. Please also join me in thanking our musicians on the organ, Ms Heather Mowen-Boyd, and on the trumpet, Mr Colin Grisdale. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives from our alumni community who have come here today to help you celebrate this occasion. Many of our alumni volunteer their time to assist at graduations, and I'd like you to join me in thanking them for their assistance. Graduates, this ceremony is a rite of passage, but are not, I hope, the end of your connection with Macquarie University. You are now part of our family of alumni. More than 200,000 people living in 140 countries. We'll keep in touch with you and hopefully you with us. Make sure you come back to the campus to attend alumni events and perhaps to undertake more study. Most importantly, remember the responsibilities you have now as graduates. Chris touched on it, Aidan's touched on it, I've spoken about it. I think the importance of education and the role that charges you with in going forward in society is something we should never lose sight of. Continue the hard work that has brought you here today. Set demanding goals for yourself, goals to better your community. But also remember the people who helped you along the way. Some are here and I acknowledge their support on your behalf. I ask you graduates, as is traditional at these ceremonies, to stand now and turn to the people behind you and to give them a round of applause in thanks. Now turn to the front again and please stay standing. With me on the dais are representatives of our academic staff, the people who have taught you and who have shared this journey with you. And I ask you to give them a round of applause in thanks. Finally, and this is the good bit, turn to one another and give yourselves a resounding round of applause because you deserve it. Well done. Please, graduates, be seated again. Graduates of Macquarie University, on behalf of the staff and faculty of the university and of all of our continuing students, I again offer you our warmest congratulations. For all of those of you who are joining us here today as family and friends, I thank you on behalf of the entire Macquarie community, and in particular on behalf of your graduates. It's nice reading your graduates. They're here because of you. I'd like now to invite our newest graduates and their families and friends to join us on the portico, back through the doors here and out to the side, for refreshments. And I'd invite all of you to enjoy our beautiful campus as you celebrate today. I hope it'll retain a special place in your memories over the years ahead. And I'll now ask the audience to stand, please, and to remain standing while the official party and, importantly, our new graduates depart the hall.